Hello speaker fans, today we are going to take a look at three Meidong chocolate speakers, starting with the small, the medium, and the large. This is the small one. As you can see, we have the controls at the top. We have the volume controls here, plus or minus, the play pause button, and then the buttons to skip to the next or previous tracks. Now we have the microphone right here, and then next to it is that Bluetooth symbol, which is also the power button. At the bottom we have the rubber feet, and at the back, we open the cover, we have the auxiliary port, the micro SD card slot, and the charging port. This is the medium. We have the volume controls right here, the plus or minus to increase and decrease volume, the play pause button, and then the buttons to skip to the previous and next tracks. The microphone is right there, and then that is an LED indicator that turns on when the device is being charged or when it's in pairing mode. Now the power switch is actually on the back. It's a slider switch on off. Next to it is the auxiliary port, and then the micro USB charging port. At the bottom, similar to the other, we have the rubber feet. This is the large one. Plus or minus buttons for volume control, the play pause button, the arrows which can be used to skip to the next and previous tracks, the LED indicator right here that will light up when charging or when the device is in pairing mode. And on the back we have the on-off sliding switch, the USB charging port, and the auxiliary port. Similarly at the bottom we have the rubber feet. Now with this one, the microphone is actually located somewhere here in the center, and that can be used with the others to receive phone calls. Now what is the difference between all three of these speakers? Let us start with the small one. My journey into the world of Meidong Bluetooth speakers started with the small one. I searched Amazon and found this one. Reviews were positive, so I decided to make the purchase. When I received it, I didn't expect much because it's fairly light at 11.6 ounces. However, after charging it and turning it on, pairing it with my phone, I was very impressed with the sound. When this device is powered on, it automatically pairs with the last phone that it was successfully paired with, and then automatically starts the song that was last played. So in terms of sound quality, it is very good. Let me put this one down and then play the music. Here it goes. Okay, we can increase the volume. Okay. The beep that you just heard indicate that you've reached the maximum volume, so I am going to press the play pause button to continue playback so you can hear the quality of the sound.
I've been searching a long time for someone exactly like you. I've been traveling all around the world.
As you were able to hear, the sound quality is very good, even for a speaker of this size. So that's why I was actually very impressed with this little guy. Now the second speaker that I purchased from Meidong was the medium one. I really like the small one, and when I saw the medium one, I figured the sound has got to be better. So without further ado, let's turn the speaker on and then listen to the sound. One thing to note is that I've already paired this speaker successfully with the phone, and by simply turning it on, it automatically pairs with the last phone that it was successfully paired with. So let's turn it on.
I've been searching a long time for someone exactly like you.
Now hopefully you've noticed the difference between the small one and the medium one. Now here is the big daddy of them all. When I found out that there was a large version, it was obvious I had to make the purchase, and I bought it. Got it fairly quickly, and was very happy to hear the sound. So without further ado, let's go ahead and turn it on.
I've been searching a long time for someone exactly like you.
Okay, so that was the large version. I'm really hoping that you heard the difference, because there's a big difference between all three. Essentially, as the size increases, so does the body of the sound, and the quality of the sound. It is extremely good, especially for its price. Ideal uses. This big one I put in my living room. It's about 20 feet by 30 feet. Completely fills it with sound. This is not loud. However, the sound that it puts out is quality sound, and I'm very happy with it. Now, one thing to note with all of these three speakers is that the play pause button right here is a multifunction button, and can be used to play pause the music, as well as accept the call, end the call, and then reject the call. The medium one I usually use in the bedroom. So bedroom is fairly small enough. So this one fits very nicely. And then the small one, I actually, when I'm working around the garage or doing some household chores on weekends, I actually carry this around with me in the house, and it works very nicely. So here again are the three speakers from Meidong, from the chocolate series, and hopefully you found this helpful. Really good speakers, especially for the price point.